Hi, I'm Jennifer Hudacek from Industrial Hygiene, and today we are going to show you how to use a sound level meter. So first, when the sound level meter arrives at your station, it's going to come in a box, but you're going to have these two boxes inside. The first one is going to be the one with the sound level meter in it, and the second will have your calibrator in it. So let me just take this out and you can see what it looks like. This is our sound level meter calibrator, which we're going to use to verify that the sound level meter is properly working. We don't want to take data, record data, and then find out later on that guess what? The sound level meter wasn't working properly. So for the sound level meter, we're going to start off with just taking it out. We're going to flip the back and then open this little case and make sure the battery is in there. And if it's not, you can attach it. It's one of these old-fashioned 9-volt guys with the one of these flat ends, so you have to snap it on. Push it back in and put the battery cover over it, if you can. This is the fun part. There we go. All good. So then you can turn it on. So it's right now, it's the down is power off, then it goes to high, and then the next one up is low. We want to have this set to slow and A. So then we want to check it with the calibrator. So what we're going to do is, this is on the off position right now, and you can see there's a marking here for 94 decibels and one here for 114 decibels. So if we switch this over to the 94, you see the light comes on, and there's actually a little bit of sound, but it's hard to hear it coming out of this end because it's within the inside the instrument. So you just want to put this on the end like so. Turn this to high. Let this jump around. As long as they're within 1 decibel, you're good to go. So then we want to check it on 114. You can see again, we're within 1 decibel, so we know we're good. Turn that off. Okay, so now we're ready to take measurements. So it depends whether you're using the low or the high. It's really going to depend on the level of noise you're anticipating. But in general, if it's going to be on the low, it's not loud enough to be an issue. If it's noise hazardous, you're always going to be in that high range. So I generally keep it in the high. Then for the, you see the SF and then the max hold. So that's slow, fast, and then hold. We want to have this set on the slow reading. And then this, you went up on the A function. A is what all of our regulations are based on, and it most accurately reflects what the human ear hears. So then also, even though we're inside, I'm going to show you the best thing to always do is to put this little muff over the end of it, and that's in case you have wind. Even inside, you might have air handlers or something moving a lot of air. This will prevent any air movement from affecting your noise measurement. So as you can see, just as I'm talking, this is continuously moving. Because as my volume goes up and down. So this is giving you pretty accurate and pretty quick readings. So when it's now time to actually measure something, so we have our employee over here, our hard-working employee over here with a potentially noise hazardous piece of equipment. So we want to know what his noise exposure is when using this piece of equipment. So we want him to actually use the equipment while we're taking this noise measurement. So, okay, pretend you're going to take so we're not actually going to run this because it's going to be really loud. So, but just pretend you're doing some work. Go over to a piece of...
We'll go over here to the UTV on the left.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this at his ear so that I know, but not having his body blocking it, so that I can see exactly what that measurement is. You can go ahead and do it for a sec. Okay, so you can see there, I went all the way up to 91. So that's what we want to get the measurement of. We want to know what that actual noise level is that he is going to be exposed to when he uses this. And that way we would just annotate that. We want to get the information off the equipment. This is a Milwaukee impact wrench. So that is what we are going to write down on our paperwork. If you have a specific model number, include that as well. And then include your reading. So if we wanted to go another piece of equipment, we wanted to measure the noise level of the Kubota, we'd have somebody get up in the Kubota, sit in the seat, and then similarly just put it by his ear, so we're getting the measurement of what he is exposed to while he does this. If we want to know, well, how near this equipment can I get before I also am going to be noise exposed, you can stand by the equipment and then figure out, okay, for this operation, the noise, if it's just running, is going to come from this. How far am I from that noise source? Because then I can actually calculate how far I can be before I can take my earplugs off, how far away I have to be. If it's a mower and the mower is what's making the noise, you want to get a noise reading on that as well separately.